Comedy, where is that, man? I was a sports man. I was playing basketball, football, and track, and all this other sports stuff, man. And it just wasn't for me. I was good at it, but I found myself being funny in everything I did, whether it was class clown and all that stuff. So I remember my first comedy gig was at Stone Mountain High School, 10th grade. I was getting in front of my whole, all my peers, you know what I mean? And I knew if I bombed the next day, it was gonna be over for Alton Walker, because they were gonna talk about me. So I never forget my first joke was a lady out there. She had like a rerun hat on, man. And I was like, man, I ain't know rerun mama came to such and such. And I mean, everybody just bust out laughing. And from there, killed that whole show. Came back to school, was getting applause. So that's where it started. I started hosting all the shows, got into drama club. Every time they wanted a host, I was doing that. Even when I got to college, it just started from there. And man, yeah. I love comedy because I just like making people laugh. You know what I mean? In everyday situation, everyday life. I try to stay consistent in my character when I come out that house.
I did not do the MC at my song.
So whether I'm at, you go to my YouTube, whether I'm at a drive-thru or down at Centennial Park or anywhere at work, I just want to make people smile. When you leave Alton Walker, you need to be laughing. You need to be having a good time.
Let me get a sausage biscuit with 2 apple pies. And I think that'll do it today. Did you get my order? Did you get my order?
I don't want you to leave angry when you leave Alton Walker. Leave smiling. So in everyday life, I'm trying to find ways I purposely find ways to make people laugh. And so that's one of the things that I love doing. Just making folks laugh, man. Leave me free and laughing. One of the things I do with my comedy is whether I'm just speaking or wherever I'm doing. For instance, when we went to Jamaica, we did a Jamaica mission, and I'm not a serious. They may be the pastor, of the camp, but I'm not just one of those serious type of preachers or whatever they were trying to make me. I just got to be me, and I brought the message through comedy. Whether it was just working out or whatever, the kids I just love making them laugh, and they was going through a lot.
Let's go. Now, hey, what are you doing? All right, Scott, let's go.
Down in Jamaica, it's tough down there, especially being a part of the CDC. These kids ain't got families, they don't have mothers, fathers, they was raised in these homes. And so me coming down there, I just wanted to make them laugh. When I leave Jamaica, I want y'all to laugh and have a good message. And I believe with laughter, it's crazy. You can sneak a message in there and you just don't even know you got blessed with a message through comedy. So everyday life, man, I love it. That's what I do. One of the things that make me different from a lot of comedians is that I'm able to reach 0 to 99. Like the show reaches everybody. No one is exempt from the Alton Walker show.
He's real funny, and he's really talented. He should also sing because he can sing a little bit. And
we love it. We love it. I enjoyed it.
Pay him with my income tax check. I'm gonna give him part of my check.
So whether you're in elementary or you're still in your mama's stomach, be in your mama's belly, and I make it laugh. Anyway, but or your older saint, whoever you are, I got you. I'm also different because I'm able to reach from high school to the church. I know a lot of, and that's nothing against them, a lot of church comedians can't go to a high school and do their comedy because they don't have a message for them. So I'm able to go to a high school.
Help me sing that one time. Bands of makeup. Yes, Lord. Oh, clap those. Look at the teeth. I want y'all to give a shout out to my social scale one time before we get started. Y'all say what's up, Stone Mountain? Stone Mountain, what's up? All right, man, go ahead.
And do a comedy set and make them laugh. you know, and then I'm able to switch up and go to church and make them laugh. You know?
2, 1, 2, 3, play.
So it's a wide range of people that I'm able to reach, that God blessed me to reach, and that's one of the things that set me apart, that I can reach those range of people, wide range of people. Like in comedy, especially in Christian comedy, man, I see a lot of Christian comedians that's scared to really talk about reality, man, and I think we need to hit some of these issues. I mean, Christianity is real. Jesus is real, man. Like, Jesus pooed it. Talk about it. He pooed it. I think that's how he stopped the winds. In order to break wind, you gotta break wind, I guess, you know. And like I said, you gotta ask yourself a question. Who wouldn't want Jesus to poo on? That's probably the fresh anointing that we've been waiting on. Right now, where you at? Say, put on me, Jesus. Put on me. I bet them people were following. That's why they was following them. They weren't getting in front of them. They was following them. Because they wanted that gas to rain. Fresh. And that's probably the best wind that you ever smell. Put on me, Jesus. Right now. Ah, glory. Put on me. Come on.
Did y'all know Jesus pooped, man? Real talk. Listen.
And so it's reality in these things that I like to bring out, even in the Bible, or just reality, man. So I feel like you shouldn't be scared to talk about temptations and stuff like that and deal with these issues that we need to deal with in the church, you know, and how you overcome. So my comedy does all kind of stuff like that. The Alton Walker in his comedy is to make sure people are free to laugh, man. It's a lot of stuff going on in our days, in these days, and laughter gets you through. So that's my mission. Everyday life, I want you to laugh. I want you to smile. I want you to be free. And so that's what I do in my comedy. And I'm also bringing comedy with a message. So I'm not just throwing jokes out there, but it's a comedy with some real reality to it. So, you know, whether it's your high school, your church function, youth function, family reunion, I do it at a funeral. I never seen a comedian at a funeral, but I bet they dying to laugh. I bet they dying to laugh. So bring me to your funeral, baby. So that's pretty much what it's about, man. So holla at your boy, Alton Walker, the comedian, making sure you're free to laugh. Let's make it happen, baby.